Good morning, cyber traders. How's everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday on the 13th of February? Good to see you all. All right, good. Let me just do a couple of things here. All right, just getting something straightened. All right. All right, good morning to you, Bill, John, Ronnie, Rick, Steve, Fran, Deb, Fine, Lita, good to see you. Benito, good to see. All right. Good. All right, guys, so a lot going on today. First of all, today is the start of Phase 3 lesson. All you gold, platinum, diamond students, remember this is the where you go out there and we trade together. In these classes that are coming up. So if you are one of our students, don't forget, you probably got the log-on instructions. I see a lot of you already logged in already. I can see Todd and Scott and Brad, Bob, Archie, Troy. You guys are all in there already so far. I know a lot of you are going to start skipping in, and there's so many more in there now, but I know a lot of you guys are going to skip in there now. It's fun. What's nice about our technology, you could be on both rooms at one time, which is very important too, because sometimes you'll see when we'll start, some of you will be trading, and if we see something good, we'll throw it in this room. But I look forward to seeing it. It's one of the most important classes you guys need to be in, because this is where, I teach you exactly what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Remember, you went through Phase 1 and Phase 2, which is a lot of lecturing, teaches you traps, head fakes, Fausto flags, all that stuff. But then in here is where we actually put it to the test, and then we'll sit there and have fun and trade together. We're going to lose money, we're going to make money, but the whole point is we're going to learn how to trade. That's what it's all about. So look forward to seeing you there. All right, a couple of things that made some nice moves yesterday. First of all, the market has been on a big roller coaster, and I want to just point out that I'm still not long. I'm still not long on my swing trades. It's been a great day trade. Let me tell you, like I said yesterday, I have not seen this type of volatility, and I would never trade some of the stocks that we're in trading these past 2 weeks. The only reason why we're trading them because of the great volatility that we're having, and it's kind of taking away from a lot of the big percentage gainers and losers. And if you notice, guys, a lot of those big percentage of gainers or losers, we've been trading stocks up 50%, 100%, 300, 500% in one day. And I'm not talking about one stock. We have several, and they're not there anymore. It's like they switch gears by getting away from those where they make a lot of their high-frequency money and all their program trading, and then they're doing no algos trading a lot of these other ones like the brand names and everything else. Yeah, Benito, we're going to check out VIP. I saw that too, VIPS. Bring that up there. VIPS had a nice little rally right after hours. You could see that pop from 16 to 18. But you could see, guys, everyone here, everyone's already starting to trade early. Listen, I know we had a lot of new trial members that are starting. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. I know some of you guys on YouTube are still want to know a little bit more about it. Look forward to seeing you guys joining and seeing what trading is all about. But it's been really quite exciting. I'll tell you, I haven't seen this amount of people joining CyberTrade University in such a long time, because I think a lot of people are getting scared. A lot of people are being very skeptical, like, well, what's going on? What's happening? And like I say all the time, and for all those YouTube listeners who are going to watch this, and Facebook and Twitter, I say this all the time. What happens over the course of the day is what trickles down to a swing trade and an investment. And it'll trickle down to your options trades, everything else. So you could sit there and you could say, oh, thank God we had a good push yesterday. Oh, is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? I'm telling you the truth. I don't think so. We're breaking lower lows. Okay, and unless we're going to start breaking higher highs, I am still not long. I'm still not long. I got one position that's open, and it's a big high-end dividend stock, which you all know. What is the one I have? Is the CSQ trade. That's about it. But it's a dividend stock, I'm looking at a Dryford stock, very super conservative stocks. But other than that, but as an active trader, we're killing it with all the other ones. Grant, like you just mentioned, yes, absolutely. Thanks, Grant, for telling everyone, all members, all new members, just look, listen, and learn. Because remember one thing I tell everybody, as much as you want to do this, it's not for everybody. And the only way you're going to learn it is to see it in real life, the everyday peoples, like the Jeans, the Waynes, the Benitos, the Deb Fines, the Grants, the Kenthalls, all these guys. You need to see what it's like to be in the position and how long it takes to learn it, because you're not going to learn this in 5 days. All right, now a couple of stocks that we did trade that did pretty well yesterday. Just want to touch upon for some of the things that some of you missed. One of the only big winners I would probably say that we really enjoyed was a very inexpensive stock, ICON. That stock went from $1.40 right out of the gate, went to $2. I know a lot of you guys cleaned up on that one, had great pre-market trading, which you could see it right here. Don't look at the $26 where it was, okay? Don't look at it was at 6 in a tank. Look what happened here. This is what day trading is at its best. Don't tell me, oh, why is it down now? Why did it tank? It's irrelevant. It's not about what it did then. It's when we were in it at that time. A lot of you guys did pretty well on it. So that one worked out pretty well. And there was all the other ones that we looked at. There was a lot of ETFs you guys were trading that were doing great. The UVXYs, the UGAZs, the J-Nuts. I know that the golds were all over the place. So once again, just stick with that stuff and go from there. All right, so now let's talk about some of the stocks. Oh, yeah, and that's right, Ken. And also the TVIX. They were just like endless. They were just all over the place. Anyway, I got a couple of emails from some of you, and I'm just telling you right now, please do not hold positions overnight. A lot of people ask me, is this the bottom? Until I see a double, until I see, I think we're going to be testing a triple bottom. Okay, we'll talk about it in the advanced class, in the phase 3 class, but I think we're going to be testing a triple bottom. If it does break the triple bottom, you can see this market go hitting down to about 2,100, which is good. I want the stock to go down. Listen, not to be negative, I think this market could go to 30,000, okay? But let's be honest, it just went up too fast. And you know what? It's like Bitcoin. People ask me, oh, everyone's still thinking Bitcoin's going to 100,000. Listen, you know what? When you make that much money, I don't care how great of a product it is, people are going to want to take profits. Remember we learned in class, supply and demand, all right? Don't let the technicians fool you. It's all about, supply and demand. You want something slow and steady. You've been here long enough, everyone, to realize, see, we've seen stocks go up 300, 500%, even like, I don't know, 10,000%. Elfin would have go up 10,000% or something like that. We traded it, in 2 days. 10,000. It's like, what the hell is that? LFIN. Let's bring that up. Elfin, one day, went from actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't that much. 10,000. It was about 1,000%, right? Oh, yeah, 1,000%. It went from $10 to 140. So, that's what you're looking at. All right, so now let's go over some of the stocks that we did find this morning, and keep an eye on it. First of all, some of you already spitting some out, let me see, you guys are bringing up Canadian Solar. Let's bring that up. Yeah, Canadian Solar, you could see had a nice little push right here. And, the pre-market is a little bit on the, slow side. Let me bring up the 1-minute chart here. All right. You have a little bit of a movement right there. Volume, 400,000 shares. I don't know. You guys tell me. It's garbage. It's not really doing anything. Had a nice little push yesterday. Solar stocks are not really moving. I'll probably pass on it. All right, let me tell you what is moving, what I do like. All right, there's a couple of, I guess it's a buyout. I don't know what the story with this is, but it's not going anywhere. But this WMIH, you can see it just kind of flatlined right there. Went from 80 cents to 140. You got this one right here that's up 10%. Is the CBAY. That one looks pretty decent. You see the pre-market right there. It's got stock's going up pretty nice. Stock went from 13 to 1360. It's breaking a new 52-week high. This one's not terrible. It's got a decent price. $13. A lot of us could probably trade that. That one's pretty good. Oh, by the way, you guys were talking about the HMNY yesterday, right? Look what happened. HMNY, I guess that lunch meeting didn't go too well. It's down 29%. Right, Deb Fine? I think you were bringing that up earlier. Yeah, like it's breaking lower lows. So we're probably going to be testing that support level around $5. If it does break it, this thing could go all the way back down here, right down to the $2 range. So let's keep an eye on it. I don't know if if it's on your short list, but HMNY. You know, we made a lot of money with HMNY. Remember we traded $3, went all the way to about 40. And you know what? There's Bitcoin right there. That's Bitcoin at its best. Some people think like, oh, why did it go down? I don't know. You tell me why Bitcoin went down. Because if you owned that Bitcoin at like $50 and it went to 20,000, what would you be doing, right? Anyway, what else do we have that's got some good volatility? Yeah, I know, Ken, you brought this one up. I like this one, but this is not your typical phase one, level one stock, but the TVIX looks pretty good. It's got good volatility, fast-moving stock. You could see, you know, it's looks like it's building a little bit of a funnel right now, but great volatility. TVIX. Okay, we've got a couple of losers here. The HMNY we already know about. Yeah, that one's already done. All right, the other one that you can see here is the GNC. Let's write this down. GNC gapped up really, really nice this morning. Went from that 440 all the way to about $6. It's at 560, right? At almost 570. Stock took a very, very big hit. GNC isn't GNC's the GNC is the vitamin company, right? Isn't that GNC, right? So GNC, why do you think it's probably going up? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe because so many people, the flu season's out there, and now everybody's buying vitamins. I don't know. I mean, it's the only thing I could think of. Guys, what is the biggest scare right now that's going on? Is this big flu thing, right? China and GNC are getting together. Really? All right. So I guess it has nothing to do with the flu season, flu shots. But I do know that, you know, we had a lot of staff going out there buying tons of vitamin C pills, you know, to kind of prevent the flu. So, I don't know, that could probably do it. But again, it's not with the Russians, right? It's one or the other. We always blame everything on Russia. So now so I guess China's going to take over. All right, so we got that GNC. Really nice move right there. That's pretty cool. Up 34%. It's got a nice little push. By the way, you guys know we trade the stock before. This stock is pretty nasty sometimes. So be very, very careful trading it. Another stock, but it's out of our price range, is ABC. And that's not the news station, by the way. So it's at $101. Stock's up 14%. That one I saw had some good volatility. There's a lot of stocks that were up, but they're down. You know, KDMN. There's another one here. Is this Blue Apron? No, it's not Blue Apron. It's the other one. Yeah, it is Blue Apron. Blue Apron Holdings. So this one took a huge hit. This got some good volatility. It looks like a fun stock. I don't know about you. My wife tried it out and almost threw it out the door. I'm like, you dare bring, you know, pre-made food to my house? I'm the only one that cooks handmade, you know, but I did try it out. It's pretty good though. I do got to admit, pretty cool concept. You guys know I love to cook, so I'm not a Blue Apron guy, but we had this little sample. She tried it out and worked out pretty well. Pretty cool. Anyway, stock's got some good volatility. It's got major resistance levels. One thing that's really nice about this stock, it's got great iceberg orders right here. 11,000, 5,000. So you could definitely trade it. You could see the guys are already defaulted out there at that resistance level and at the support. This is a great, great learning stock, and you know it's got some good volatility. So I'm going to throw Blue Apron on there. There was nothing really in the losers list. Looking at, you know, a lot of these things. The only one that I had was the HMNY. But all these things are just, you know, not the greatest. I mean, this is down 12%. DAR, you know, this one's getting really killed, but it looks like it's going to go lower. Can't short it anyway. I don't think we're going to find a dead cat bounce on that one. But that one's breaking lower lows. You can see what the stock has done. Wow, the stock was a $50 stock. Talking about a haircut. Keep on cooking, Grant. Okay, a couple other stocks. Deb Fine just wants me to check out the CATB. Yeah, that one's got some great volatility, good movement right there, up 40%. You know, that one definitely I'll throw on the watch list. CATB, good call, Deb Fine. You know, got a little bit of Fausto flag going on right there. Resistance levels are testing right here at a $1.80. You can see that they're already, the iceberg order's already sitting right there. Not a lot of buyers though, but want to see those guys getting executed. Trade almost 1 million shares in pre-market. That's pretty good, not bad. So, all right, so that's anything else I'm missing, guys? You want me to check out? Because we got to get ready for class that's coming up. Lynette says, what about the FNJN? It's flat. I mean, 9,000 shares pre-markets hasn't gone anyway, Lynette. Not a really good stock at all. PIRS 3%, 61 shares. Neil. I mean, it looks like it's been doing good as a swing trade, but as a day trade, not really a good stock. I mean, looks like it's break all-time highs. Look like it's good there, but not as a day trade. Okay. All right, guys, so I got to go. I got to get ready for class. See, you guys are already starting to log in, so I want to get ready for that. If you want to know more about being a student and how to get into these training courses, remember here at CyberTrade University, we're just not an educational firm. We are a trading community, so if you want to, right now you're in the community, but if you want to learn how we do it, talk to the education advisor, and he'll tell you a little bit more about how to get into those classes. In the meantime, guys, be safe, be careful. I'll see a lot of you students in class. Remember, you could be in both rooms at one time. And, you know, see something, say something. And all you new trial members, just look, listen, and learn. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.